Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Bloons on the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day as usual. So what I was doing with this episode was I was trying to make it as close to live commentary as possible because I can't do live commentary because of something with my audio, which I still have to figure out, but until then I thought this would be the closest thing to live commentary. So what I did was I recorded the gameplay as it happened and then I'm just going to voice it over. So it's kind of like the closest I can get to live commentary. So yeah, we are hopping into Water Hazard with Buccaneer Wizard and Farm. One of my favorite strategies. And yeah, so I started off with a farm, and I'm pretty comfortable with this strategy because this is probably the strategy I'm most comfortable with. Ninja Wizard is probably my favorite strategy. Or no, I don't want to call it my favorite. Like, this strategy and Wizard Ninja are two of my favorites, definitely. But I just feel the most comfortable using this strategy. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe because Buccaneer is such a good early game tower. I don't know what it is, but I'm really comfortable with using this strategy. So that's what I'm using, and this was a great map for this strategy as well. So works out both ways. So my basic idea was I do not get plantations right off the bat unless it's Bonanza. I usually go for 2 farms and then plantation because many of you have told me in the past that going straight for a plantation is just not it doesn't give you any benefits. So you're basically losing money and not getting as much. So you're basically like spending money, so you're losing money and you're not really getting anything in return. So like the best thing to do, from what I've heard, is to go for 2 farms, which I also thought the plantation thing was weird because when I was watching like top tier players play, they never like went straight for plantation after putting down 1 farm. They never like put down 1 farm and did a plantation unless it's Bonanza. But if it's not, like it's just a regular game, going straight for 1 plantation is just not like. I never see it, which makes sense because you guys have told me as well that it doesn't give you any benefits, so it's pretty much like useless doing that. So that's kind of why I do that. No, not kind of why. That is why I do that. Ever since then, I have felt like I've been getting more money, so makes 100% sense. I've never said that before. Makes 100% sense. Makes sense. So, and another reason I'm so comfortable using this strategy is because I'm able to be able to defend things pretty easily. I mean, granted, it is Buccaneer, and Buccaneer is one of the best early game towers, if not the best, for water maps anyway. I would say I think Buccaneer is like the best early game tower for water maps, and then Nail Gunner is the best overall, or just like the best for land maps. So that's kind of another reason, or that's a pretty big other reason why I'm so comfortable with Buccaneer, because if I do get rushed, I can just, and I have Glue Storm and I want to call it it's not battle energy, but my ability that makes my towers do more damage. Damage boost. That's what it was. I think that's what it is, anyways. But damage boost and Glue Storm are both very, very powerful when it comes to getting all outed or rushed. Spike Storm is pretty good with that too. So far I've seen the best 2 powers for taking out huge rushes are Glue Storm and Spike Storm. That's just kind of the 2 that I've seen that are the best for defending all out rushes or really beefy rushes. So we have up 4 plantations here, about 2 plantations ahead of our opponent. And I threw down another Buccaneer just because if we do get rushed, I can just get up a couple destroyers pretty easily and defend that. I went for a bit of an all-out rush. Actually, not a bit of an all-out rush. I went for all-out rush here. Regen Zebra spent a lot of money on it. He got up a Bloon Jitsu and boosted at the last second, but he does not manage to take out the rush, and we do manage to take him out. So that's going to go ahead and do it for the first game, and I'll see you guys right back for the second game. Welcome back to the second game. So we landed on map Industrial Zone. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of this map, so I was kind of hoping our opponent would skip the map, which he does, so that's great for us. But Hydro Jam, I like it more than Industrial Zone. but it's still not like a map that I'm super comfortable playing in because I don't really like necessarily how short it is. Because it's not specifically this map. I'm just not good on short maps. I used to be a lot more comfortable on, well, I was never really comfortable on short maps, but I was more confident when I had the quick shot equipped because I could just send ceramics and just bing bong boom. That was weird. But yeah, that's usually what I did when I was using quick shot. Although with using quick shot with blacks early on is great as well. I don't usually use them on pinks because I just don't. I was about to say I don't see pinks as like a powerful balloon, but I've also died many times to them, so I can't really say that. They can be effective. They can be super effective. Although most of the times I've died to pinks have just been to normal speed pinks because I was just being greedy. So yeah, that's definitely something. I could probably link you guys to a lot of videos of where I was that I was losing to pinks. And it wasn't even that they were fast; they were normal speed, and I shouldn't lose to them, but I just get greedy, and I'm like, oh, they're just pink balloons; they just do 3 lives apiece. But once those 3 lives apiece rack up with like 20, 30 balloons, it gets really high numbers really quickly. Like just 30 pink balloons, they come quickly as well. Even normal speed, they do come quickly. But even with like 30 balloons, if they all sneak through, there's 90 lives down the drain. So they're definitely something that I wouldn't say weak, but I was gonna say like if you know how to defend it, they're weak, but that kind of goes with every rush. So yeah, so basically, hopping in this game, our opponent got up a second farm before we did, which I mean it's not that big of an impact because I could easily just get that lead back by sending a rush, but I just got a plantation here. I was hoping I'd be able to just sneak that plantation in, but our opponent did notice it and started sending us balloons. So I didn't really have too much money to kind of defend that rush. So those black balloons snuck through and did a crap ton of damage. Like so much damage. I think I lost like 60 lives from that. So that's, again, being too greedy. I need to stop doing that. I keep telling myself I need to be less greedy, but and then next time I play, I'm just not less greedy. I'm just as greedy. So that's definitely something I do need to get a lot better at. Because I've lost many lives and many games because of that. Just being too greedy. So I was watching out for a yellow rush here, which our opponent did in fact send us a yellow rush. I glue stormed way too early and I boosted. I just got kind of terrified, so I glue stormed way too early. I boosted. I'm surprised those two boosted were able to take out those yellows. I'm pretty surprised about that, but I think when balloons are boosted, since they send faster, they're not as close together, so they're more spacious, so you don't send as much. I think that's how that works. I'm not really 100% sure, but I think that's why we were able to defend that, because I think if they were at normal speed, there would be more of them because they'd be more clumped together because they weren't going so fast. I'm not sure about that, but that's kind of a theory that I've kind of built up. But we go ahead and throw down a wizard, as is our opponent for round 10. I'm just making sure we can pop those leads, setting them to strong. That's what I usually do with wizards. Throwing up another Buccaneer. I like to have about 3 Buccaneers around these mid-game rounds just to make sure I'm safe against any mid-game rushes. I do go ahead and send a bit of a round 11 rush there. He boosts instantly, which was a good play because he was able to destroy those balloons quickly. I don't know if he could have taken them out without the boost, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So we are a little ahead in farms. I think we're ahead in boosts as well. I'm not really sure. I think we both used 2. I'm not 100% sure on that. But our opponent rushes us here with some pinks. I think... No, there wasn't a ceramic under... I was going to say I think there's a ceramic under that, but there's no way there would be a ceramic since it's round 14. So we go for all out here. I sell 2 of my farms. He spike storms, which I was not... I did not take into account that he could have Spike Storm. I think he used it early on, but he doesn't have any boosts. He doesn't have Spike Storm, so I all out him again. Sell all my farms. Sell 2 of my Buccaneers. And he boosts, and that I'm not sure how we survived that, but we managed to survive it, and that's going to go ahead and do it for the episode. If you guys would like to play with me, just let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get to each and every comment as soon as I possibly can. I hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see all you beautiful people in the next episode.